All right. Welcome, everybody. Back to Mr. Beardstone's Perfect World post-production with a little edit by me. Okay. So we're going to get back into this. We're going to get this done. So, what I need is... I actually need to go get some more andesite casing. I forgot I was low on that. Let me go grab some andesite casing. I should have some. At least a decent amount. Yeah, I got 300. That should be enough. Okay. So, need to place this here. And then I need to place this here. And then I need to place this here. And I need to place this here. Okay, and then we need to come over with the trim. So... Okay. I was wondering if it was like that or if it was, or not directly above it. And like I said, this should be fine. I don't think I need another one there. Okay. So first things first, let's go make sure we have things set up for it to make the stuff, to store it at least. We need to grab a terracotta. And I need to make a clay ball as well. I mean a clay block. We can have that as storage as well. Okay. So let's grab us drawers here. Need some terracotta and some clay. And then we do this. That and that. Okay. So those are stored. I don't know if this is a new guy or not. Let's check and see. Yep, this is a new guy because we didn't have gingerbread mans before. Don't really need any of this, so thank you for coming. All right. So I'm going to need a brass funnel. If I set it, if I just right click it, it comes out. So I need to shift right click it because it's not supposed to do that. Okay. So give me an empty hand so I can grab things. Need to grab whatever's off in here as well, which is gravel. Then we have a spot here, 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 and here. Okay, if I do, I think if I do this, where is it? Go there, go. So if I do that and have that, and even if I put this on here, it shouldn't do anything. Okay. And then I need to set it as clay coming out. And this should be accepting clay blocks. So I need to make another set. So I need one of those, I need one of those, I need one of those, and I need one of those. There we go. And then we're going to just go ahead and set that as accepting clay blocks only. And then we're also going to be setting this to output clay blocks only. All right. That in there, put that in there. Need a clay ball because that needs to be my filter. This thing. And then I need to make a mechanical press, which is an iron block, which we have like right over here. We're already up to 5,600 iron. And this has only been like, this is the next day. I made like 2 episodes since we've set this up, maybe. And it's already that much. And my main storage back at the main base has like 17K in it of iron ingots, not blocks. So it's it's already a lot faster than mine was. Okay. So there's that. What do I need now? I need to make a iron press, which is andesite casing. Is it shafts or is it a cogwheel? I don't remember. Let me see. Where is it? It is a shaft. Okay, so I have everything I need for that then. So that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Set that. You can just click it there, but I need to flip it so it goes the other way. I guess we're going to just do that and do it like that. Okay. So let's go. How do I want to do this? Let's go up with it. Up with it. Actually, let's do a gearbox. And I need the gearbox to be vertical, but I need it to come out that way. I can get it to go the correct direction. That would be great. Go. And then I need another gearbox, but I don't need it to be vertical. It can be a regular gearbox. And then I could set my shafts in, and that is powered. So, don't really want to do this right now, but I'm going to go ahead and hook up my wheels back up. Okay. And then I need to set my wheels back up. there. And I need to do a gearbox, actually. I think. Okay, I'm confused of why this isn't working anymore. Okay, we have gravel. Why isn't this system working? I did something and now I can't figure out what it is to why the system wouldn't work. Okay, it was just going the wrong way. Okay, that's why. All right. So that system is working correctly. So we're making clay balls again. Now I want to turn that off. Okay, we want to turn the system off then. Because we're already going to have to expand it like I thought. I'm just going to let this process it all so I can access it. I need to take up these wheels here. Okay, I'm just going to remove this as well. Because this seems to be still spewing out. Okay. I'm just going to do that whole system. Because I got this gravel, which isn't supposed to be here. That isn't supposed to be here. How many more stacks do I have to grab out? What the hell? This shouldn't be spewing anymore. What the hell is going on? This thing shouldn't be having this much gravel in it. Jesus Christ, man. That was like 6 to 8 stacks of gravel when it shouldn't be spewing anything, even after I removed the shit. Okay, so that means I need to remove that and that. I need to use my belt to extend this by 1. Do I want another one? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go 2, and we're going to go ahead and make 2. We're just going to expand this whole system by 2. And I'm going to go ahead and make 4 more stacks, 4 more of these. So I can have plenty of them. Right. That. And over here is this. That's not supposed to be there. That. There. And I need to go grab a clay block. That. Yeah, I forgot to set up this part. Okay, I'm out of gravel and I'm out of clay. Interesting. So 3 of them are too much. And I'm not producing enough gravel. So basically, I just need to repeat this system again. 2 more of those, 2 more of those, and 2 more wheels. Just repeat that system again until we start getting positive on gravel, which we should do. Because it's going directly into the system and then immediately being spewed out. I do want to see a positive number on these. I don't want to see zeros. That means we're not efficient. So I'm wondering if the clay is so slow because we're not having enough gravel. Is what's going on here. Okay. So let's solve the issue of that first. So we need to go and make 2 more. Two more IOs, 2 more wheels. Need 12 in total. We need 22 stone. That's enough. 4 of those. 2 iron. And 6 of that. Okay. Turn this into 2 oak drawers. 4 of those leads to 2 of those. Okay, what did I miss? Because I didn't make this. The second one for some reason. Don't know. 2 wheels. 2 smart chutes. Which is 2 of these. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 2 chutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to need another deal lever. So I can get that done. Actually, I shouldn't need to lever it all if I do it in the correct order, which is why I've got them like that. Okay, so smart chute, 1 cobble to set the filter. In and out, and then a crushing wheel and a crushing wheel. That should be making me gravel. Interestingly enough, we're still not net positive on gravel. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. I want to watch it for a few minutes to see, just to give it a chance to, you know, see if it'll catch up. If it'll backfill things and stuff like that. So give me a few minutes and we'll see. All right. I got it going. I got a net positive, on, at least on the gravel. Takes this many crushing wheels. It took 5. So it's crushing wheel to crushing wheel, basically. It's the number of crushing wheels to the number of crushing wheels. So with 4 crushing wheels, that's 4 crushing wheels up here. 4 crushing wheels to make the gravel, to 4 crushing wheels to make the sand. It's exact number. I have 5 of them because extra. I wanted to see, and that's what it is. So with that, we're not going to be getting clay because it's just going to completely bypass the system and be turned in, at least until this is full, which is never going to be because I have a void upgrade on it. Okay, so next thing to do is to make terracotta. Okay, so we're going to make terracotta from this. So that means I need another belt system, which means I need this and I need this. So just continue the belt system this way. Add that there. Andesite casing here. Andesite casing there. Okay. I need to remove that. That's just going to be in my way. That doesn't need to go anywhere. Take that there. Okay. I think this is only going to do the one. I think this is completely pointless now. It's only going to use one right now. So we need to do a smelting system, which, how do I want to do that on this? So I place this here, and I place this here going in, and this should only accept terracotta. Place that there, and place another one here. And that should only let out clay blocks. I had one in my inventory, I guess. Okay. And so with that set up, that's my filter system. Now I need to smelt it along the belt. And how do I want to smelt it? Do I just want to do one, or do I want to do multiple? I think I could do multiple if I do it here. So you can't lava log a belt. So we have to do it a little bit differently. We would have to add lava underneath this, which we can do, and a fan. Then I can do one here, over there. And if I bring this up and bring this over, I can bring it down there with a fan. But I'm going to need an extra room because I need the lava to be there. Which I can make a little cage for it, no problem. Okay. So let's go downstairs and make our little area here. So we need it right here. So first things first is we're going to need to make a fan to put there. So the encased fan is the propeller, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it is shafts and andesite casing, I think. Okay. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. So what I need to do is I need to set it up where the fan blows up. So how am I going to do that? Okay, I'm going to have to use andesite casing. So 1, 2, 3, 4 over. And then I can set an andesite casing here, an andesite casing here. I actually need to remove that, go down one more, and go... I didn't need to go down even more. Just need to go over. And I need my fan to go up. Actually, I need this. Okay, so I need to remove that, put the andesite casing in the hole, put the fan there, move that, go upstairs and remove the casing from that hole, which I can do if I remove that. There we go. Okay. So there's that one. And I just need to pour lava on top of it, and it's good to go. Do I have a lava bucket? No. So I'm going to need at least 3 lava buckets. Okay, I have 2 empty. I'm going to need another lava bucket real quick, which I can go by emptying mine. That. Go over here to my spout. Put that in there. That should give me 3 lava buckets. Here. And then I need to do my fan actually back here, because I'm going to need a cage for that. I'm going to need a cage there. So that is where we come into the project bag. And we need a bunch of things to hold things back. That's trap doors. That'll work. I would like something, I'd like panels if I have any. So let's see, let's do copy. We have a bunch of boards, flat panes, trap doors. I don't have panels. I don't know if boards will work. We can try. I don't want it there. Okay, that's correct. Move that one. That and that. Puts that there. Then that goes there. And remove that and that and that. And you can give me my encased fan, which I can just shift click and it will place it that direction. Okay. Then I can do that. No, I need to just regular click it so it flows down. I need to remove that so I can access its gears. And then I need to, really quickly, we need to check and see if this works. Apparently it doesn't because I can't even place it. I don't know which block is blocking it. So maybe that one is not needed. Yeah, that one's not needed. Okay. Okay. All right, the next problem. I need my boards back. And I need to do this and this. Remove that one. Board. Board. Oh, now. Place the board correctly. Go. Okay. So with that, I just need to place it where it goes down. Need it to do that. Remove that, but I have to remove that. And I have to remove that because that's there. I'm trying to get it to go in there correctly. It's just a pain. Because I need it to be... I don't want a board on the bottom. I want the board on this side here. I need it to go here. There we go. And if I remove that, that is incorrect. Okay, so I think I have to place this here, and that worked. Okay. So now I think I have to remove the fan. Place the lava in. It's like so. Got to remove that because that wasn't supposed to be there. And then... I can't place it for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Okay. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. If I take this board, can I place it right up against that one? No, it won't let me. Okay, so give me a full block. It's the only other thing I can think of. That's not supposed to go there. That's supposed to go there. Remove that. Right-click that. And can I place the lava in now? No. So what is blocking me from my lava here? That one block. Okay, so we're just going to do full blocks then, because I'm tired of screwing with it. So if I place this here, now it works. Okay. So how would I go about fixing that, though? So I can use these. Does that allow me to place my lava? No. I'm trying to figure out how I should be able to do this, because you can do this. You just have to place the block correctly. See how this is double-sided like this? And that's going to be a problem. Okay, that fixed that real quick. Okay. Well, that inspired me to try an idea here. And that is to just place that there. And remove that. And if I place this correctly, like that, I might be able to place it. No. Because it needs to be in line with this board here. See how... Okay, let me show you something. See how this board is one extra out than this one? This one needs to be right there on that. Is how that needs to go. Somehow. So if I can get it where it will place the board... See, it wants to place it anywhere but where I want. There we go. Is that in line? It doesn't look in line to me. Ow. Well, that hurt. I mean, yeah, I think it is in line. So if I can place a board up on top of that, I mean, actually on top of it, where it stands up, this might actually work. But I can't do that because it doesn't want to place it there. If I do another one, there. Okay, I need to remove the inside one and then remove that one. And does that allow me to do that? It does, but it overflows. Okay. If I place a board coming off of that, like... Come on, let me do this. Place it here. Come on. You know you want to let me place that board there. It doesn't want me to. It refuses to allow me to place that board there. Yeah, it refuses to allow me to place a board there the correct way. See? It just goes directly away from it. It won't allow me to do it. I do not know why, but it refuses. It refuses to allow me to click on this board, on this edge, and place it directly sideways. It won't do it. I can even come over here and do the exact same thing, and it will do the exact same thing it was doing a second ago. I don't know why. It just refuses to place it sideways. Nope. There we go. That's what I needed. So I got it finally. And then what I need to do is I need to get this encased fan down, which I need not the gearboxes, the andesite casing on. There. There. Nope. Do that, please. Nope. Go one more down. And there. Nope. There. Remove. Okay. So. Now what I need to do is a gearbox going down into that encased fan. Need shafts. Put this up here so it's out of my way. Okay, can I do this with encased chain drives? Let's see. Yes, okay. So that's going, and that looks like it's doing it, so right-click that. Let's do this. Nope. And then we need to get it over here to this fan, which we can do by doing this. Coming out with it and doing gearbox into shaft. Okay, and I think I have to have another gearbox because I don't think that is doing it, but we can check it. We can check it by throwing one clay onto the deal. Okay, it is not going the correct way, otherwise it would be doing it. So I have to add a gearbox here. And that started smelting. Cool. So that's going the correct way now. That one will be going the correct way when we hook it back up. So we don't have to worry about that. Also, I need to take this because I don't have storage hooked up yet. Okay, so Okay, the next thing is to get our basement fan going. There. And I just need to make a shit ton of encased chain drives. And I can do it. Or I could just come off of this one. But if I make a bunch of encased chain drives, actually it won't work. I'd have to do that anyway. So it's better to come off with this. See, if I make a bunch of encased chain drives, I don't think I can hook it up. Maybe I could. I don't even know if that would be guaranteed, though, to be going the correct direction. Also, did I turn off this one? I did not, so let's turn that off so we can see particle effects from this one down here. So if I do this... Nope. It's not working because there's no particle effects. Yep. No particle effects means it's not working, which means we need at least one more gearbox. That should make it work. Yep. Okay. Became terracotta. Grab that. I wanted it on the ground. Okay. So I just need to get something that'll smelt. I don't have anything there. Got to get rid of that because it searches all the bags. So if I put this here, okay, so it is not going the correct way. So go ahead and throw me another gearbox here. And that'll start smelting. Then if I activate that one, I could just go down here and add the shaft back. there, and everything will be going the correct direction. Okay. And then we can just grab these. Like so. Okay, and then we break that. And we break. We should be able to break this one with no problem. I can't break that. Okay. So now I need to go back and grab 2 more in-outs. Everything is already set up. It's just now getting the system supplies set up. So I need 12. Two. 4. And then 22. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 of those. And then trim, because we're probably going to have to... I don't know if I need to connect it or not. It might connect right to the one next to it, since they were the same length. Go. I need to remove that stone. My andesite casing. Tidy it up. Much as we can anyway. You know, I'm not sure, but I might be able to fit 2 crushing wheels into the system right here and get it to come into the system. I'm not sure. We could try it, but I don't think it's going to work. I would only be putting in 1 set of crushing wheels anyway. There's no way I make enough. I don't make enough clay. I probably don't make enough clay. So this is already going down. This was full, and this is already going down. My terracotta numbers are not going up for some reason. So now I'm wondering what's going on. Ah, I know what's going on. This is not connected to the system. So I'm going to have to remove this. And then I could use the oak trim here. So if I do this and this and that. And then I could just do this. I could do this instead for that. That might make it look better with it straight like that. And we have this little hole. That means if for some reason we ever want to, we can probably add another basin with mechanical press if we wanted to. I don't think we're going to, but we can if we wanted to. Also, almost accidentally made it not infinite water anymore. All right. So let's go upstairs. We should be ready for the next step, which is crushing it. Yep. But I could repurpose those extra two basins and mechanical presses right here because I do not need them at all. They're not being used at all. And I think I will go ahead and do that. Whoa, that hurt. That's okay. I do need to stop that though. Hold on just a second, because that's going to mess up my system. I need andesite casings, please. There we go. So what I need to do is I need to place this here to stop the thing from smelting over here. Because that'll just back up my system, and I definitely don't want that to happen. Okay. So... yeah, I'm not making clay fast enough to do more than one. So it's 4 gravel crushers to 1 mechanical press. Now, eventually we could feed the system and wash the sand we have and just turn it into clay at a 25% chance, which is a lot faster than crushing the gravel, but I don't think I want to do that. Because we got one more thing to do with the sand, and that's turn it into soul sand, and that goes through here. It depends on, after we start doing the soul sand, if we have enough, if our sand isn't backing up, that we can't, if we can't use all the sand, then we might feed the extra back into the system with a washing system and wash it down to clay and then feed that back through the system. It would automatically go through the system. We would just start watching in case we get clay going past. In fact, that's what I'm kind of watching to see right now, is to see if some reason clay slips past and goes over there where the smelting is, because we definitely don't want the clay to be over there. But it seems to be that it's not doing that. It's basically always having enough room right now in the basin to have it go in there. Which, considering it should just take everything, it should be fine. It shouldn't, unless we start getting like stacks of clay. That's when we're going to run into that issue. But I think for now we're fine. Yep. Except setting everything. We're not doing the system fast enough, though, for our clay to be processed, interestingly enough. I think once we go through our backlog, it won't matter. I think it's just catching up on the backlog. I think we're going fast enough. Yeah, we're already down to 82 clay. We're going fast enough to not worry about it. Okay. So yeah, we're going fast enough to get through the backlog, which means this will stop slowing down, which means the clay will process as it gets there. Okay, so the next thing to do is to do some crushing of the terracotta, right? That's our next process. If we go to terracotta and click use on it and go to crushing, that crushes it down into red sand. So, okay. And that's the only thing we can do with it. Terracotta becomes terracotta. This is just here to remove any coloring from the terracotta. If you wish to store it only in one drawer, you can do that. Milling it does the exact same thing. I'm not going to worry about that. And then we can bulk color it to make any color of terracotta we want. There's like 16 different colors. Probably not including the regular terracotta. And then you can craft it in the mechanical crafter instead. There's a shaper armor trim, a host armor trim, a wayfinder armor trim, and then a razor armor trim. And then all the terracotta, where you can craft it this way. Don't craft it this way unless you have a color, a dye maker system going, because all you have to do is have 4 of any dye, and you can use the bulk coloring system from Dragon's Plus. And you don't need the dye anymore. That's why I haven't built a dye farm yet, because I don't need it. If I was doing like a lot more banners, like I have our banners out here, I would need it, because I can't use the block coloring system with this. That's only for bulk coloring for concrete, terracotta, things of that nature that can be colored like that. That just lets you not have to use hand dye. You can just do colored. You can just bulk craft dye. So our next thing is to get the red sand. All right, it's been an hour, so we are going to have to do that in the next episode. It's going to take us 4 episodes to get gold. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a oak drawer. I'll go ahead and put in 2. We're going to need, it's going to become the red sand, and then it's going to become, well, actually I only need 1. Because, oh, right, dead bushes as well. Okay. So we place this here and place this here. And 2 void upgrades. I don't think I have a dead bush deal, but I can go grab, I think I have some red sand from my adventures out in the desert where I got all that terracotta. I think I have some red sand. I'll have to look and see. Yes, I do. I have this much red sand already. Okay. So I'm just going to place that in there and lock it. And then there'll be an open spot for the dead bush when it comes available. Which, I don't know. I might just void it. I'm not sure. I might just void the dead bushes and not even let them go into the system. I might do what I'm doing with the flint down here, which is just voiding it into lava. But I want to see if I can fit at least the crushing here for the red sand in. So I can get it in like this footprint. It would come, there would be a wheel here and a wheel over here and then a belt here, which I think I can get into the system in this small of a space. Because I think I only need like a 2 or 3 belt length at most. Because you don't need to do anything to the red sand because it's going into the system. And then we'll do the gold section here. I think it's all we have to do. Yeah, I think I can squeeze the crushing wheels in here. I could probably squeeze it in here sideways if I wanted to. Where instead of it standing like this, I can make it where it goes this way. I might be able to do that. I don't know if I want to do that, but I might be able to do that. I did spread it a little bit too much. I should do that. It should be over here starting. So it should cover this block and then this block is not covered. This could probably be a lot more compact, but I do have it where I can expand it if I want to here. But it could be a little bit more compact if you ever want to ever use one basin to craft the clay blocks. How are we doing on? We started with, we're at 7,900. We were at 56 earlier. And we've taken like 3 blocks or 4 blocks of iron out. Yeah, we're just rolling in iron right now. I think we're through our backlog. That's kind of also what I was waiting for, is to get through our backlog. Okay. And then we're full on terracotta. All right. So next episode, we're going to be crushing the terracotta into red sand, and I'm going to also try and see if I can get the washing system in as well in the same episode. It's going to be a little bit of an adventure. I'm going to need to make, in between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and make the equipment. I'm going to need to make 3 fans. I'm going to need to make at least 4 in-outs for the drawer in-outs. I'm going to need to make, is that it? Is that all I need to make? The crushing wheels as well, 2 crushing wheels. Because I'm only going to do 2. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Nice. So, I'm going to stop here. We'll see y'all later. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully next episode we'll finish off the gold. But we'll probably finish off the red sand line, but I don't know if we'll get onto the soul sand line. I'm hoping I can fit everything still right here in this one last section for it all. That's kind of why I'm hoping I can get the crushing and the washing system in a line here if I'm really lucky with it. I might be able to do that. We'll have to see. So thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.